everybody. Hey, Breezy Bunch. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Ray. Hello, Kara. I saw Gina in the chat. Hey, Goth Milk Tea. Hey, everybody. Really good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed you. I will say hi as I see people come in. We kind of have a lot to talk about. A lot. So much happened. It's like, I don't know how else to describe it other than like so much happens, but like not a lot at the same time. It's just wild. It's very planned, very elaborate, everything that happens. I guess we should just dive into the notes because I have a lot to elaborate on them. Like Marty calls out Missy Moo. Like so much happened. Foodie Beauty's mod Teardrop tapped out and left because everybody was spamming her name in the chat. Like so much happened. Hey Stevie, hello, hi White Witch, hi Jen. Good to see everybody. I do want to start out by saying, I guess, it's funny. Whenever Marty talks about Foodie Beauty, these sock accounts all come out of nowhere. Did you hear about Breezy? And then it happens like as soon as he brought up Missy Moo, it happens all up. But did you hear about Breezy? So if you are new, hi, welcome. If you're from Marty's world, like everybody that's in the chat already knows a little bit about me, but let me tell you a little about Breezy. She struggled with a horrible addiction problem for a lot of her life. September 10th, I will have 6 years sober. I made a lot of bad decisions in my 20s, and I reacted horribly to a situation. I was in and out of jail in my 20s. It's been 20 years since any of that's happened, as far as like being in the drunk tank, all of that stuff. It was 20 years ago. I'm a 40-year-old sober mom now. All I do is react to Foodie Beauty. You're not going to dig around and find anything recently. Like, I'm really a pretty boring person who just loves life. I'm a hippie soul, and I've definitely paid the price for all my actions and poor decisions, and I've definitely changed my life around. So, I hate to break it to Foodie and Missy Moo. Like, I think Marty's an intelligent man. I think he could just do a little looking, hang out on the channel long enough and realize, people shouldn't have to pay for their mistakes for 20 years later. Like, I've changed my whole world around, made amends, got sober, got off drugs. Like, life is good. Yeah, she's lost 700 subscribers now, by the way. Foodie Beauty's lost 700 subscribers. So I guess I just wanted to start by that, or with that. So, hey, Aaron. Hi, Jacob. All you do is talk about the heifer. That's nice. Kara said, so glad you found the other side. Me too. So, Missy Moo deleted those community posts. I talk about that in the notes where she was raging about me and Heather Kalana for some reason. I've never even covered Heather Kalana, but for some reason I brought her to this community somehow. Don't ask me how. I didn't even know I had that power to just let people come in. Like, what else happened? Foodie Beauty her live stream is now deleted, but she went live right before Marty, and you can tell she's been crying. She looks rough, like rough. Marty described her as looking unhinged, but like we've seen her look much worse. But yeah, she looked bad. She deleted that live stream because like I've never seen anything like this, you guys. The best way I can describe it is when Marty says go, an army goes. Like in her chat, it was waves of comments. Not 20 people, not 30 people, like hundreds of comments over and over and over again. I think they were saying like Stacy Glenn, and then they said someone's address in Sarnia, I think it was. Hey Brianna, good to see you. Yeah, she lost a lot of subscribers, you guys. Which live did you miss, Goth? Anyone thawing ice cream? Not at the moment, Aaron. I'm currently not. She was also on something for sure. Yeah, she looked high. She had like cotton mouth at one point, like pretty badly. She looked high or drunk. I don't know which one. But she looked messed up. Jacob, this channel mostly covers Chantal. Yeah, it does. So if you're looking for anything else, I don't know, like we go on field trips sometimes, we talk about sobriety a lot, we cover Chantal. That's basically what we do here. Hang out with each other. Yeah, I need some sleep. She was on something. Yeah, I think she was definitely on something. I don't know for a fact, but I know what looks familiar. Okay, let me read the chat. Oh, that's what you think she did? Maybe. A lot of people were asking if she was smoking, we'll call it, oh, possibly. She looked weird. She looked weird. Gina said the deleted live was weird. She was totally unbothered. Her subs were scared. Yeah, her subs were scared. I think someone even told her at one point, like, they were scared, and she was pretty rude to them. So this is going to be just a live where we catch up, chit chat, talk about the notes. I'm no longer subscribed to Foodie. So I was never a member. I've never given her $1, but I am no longer subscribed. So I'm going to check her channel really fast to see if she's raging or anything yet. Because, you know, Foodie, the second I go live, she watches. So if she's not raging yet, she probably will be soon. Give me 1 second, you guys. Cyrax made a video thanking Foodie Beauty. We're going to talk about that too. Like, what? I would never want Cyrax to make me a video. Like, if he likes you, that's not a good thing. Like, two of the worst people, I swear. Hey, Living Laughing, good to see you. Hello. Oz, if you're here, when I went to my blocked section to see if you were accidentally blocked, I don't even see your name. So I'm going to check a little bit later today. But I had to demod a few people I haven't seen here for a while because people are getting blocked. Like Miami Vice was blocked, Miami Vice Pastels, and she shouldn't be. So I'm not sure what's going on. I think, I don't know, but I had to demod a few people that I just haven't seen in here for a while, like at all. So if you're listening right now and you don't have a wrench, I'm so sorry. It's nothing personal. I just had to. If you haven't been in here for a long time, I'm just looking out for my channel and the subscribers, because I don't understand why people are getting blocked. I really don't get it. Yeah, that's why you missed it, because you're not subbed to her, Goth. Yeah. No, it's smart. I just saved the link because even if you search her name now, you guys, she's like at the bottom of the list. Like, so many reaction channels come up first. So I saved the link, but I'm not subscribed to her, and I feel great about that. I feel great of being part of the numbers declining. Hey, Claire. I know, Gina. Whoever thought? Oh, that's Golden Girl. Yeah, they were saying Golden Girl's name too. I don't know if that's Marissa or Melissa, but that name was being spammed. It was wild. She's down to 94K now. Last I checked earlier, it was 94.1. Hold on. I'm going to check Social Blade really fast and see if there's any like recent updates. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, still down 700, it says. Down over 4,000 views. I want to take this moment to thank everybody who is a Breezy Bunch member and a Breezer. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing too, you guys. Thank you. It's amazing. You know, Foodie Beauty used to poke fun at my sub count, my views, basically everything. So can you imagine my glee when I passed her in members? Can you imagine that? I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you for everything. That's in less than a week. I know 700 in less than a week is wild. Lisa said, are Cyrax and Foodie really teaming up to take down Marty? I don't know. Cyrax keeps saying things in the clips I see. I'm not out searching for his stuff, believe you me. In the clips I see, he keeps thanking a friend overseas who's going to help him take Foodie down. And then he makes a whole ass video dedicated to Foodie, like thanking her, saying he's proud of her. I don't know. We'll get into those notes. I have them too. Hey, No Filter, welcome back. Good to see you. She had 94.8. Oh my gosh. Mandy said, I had to really scroll past the reaction channels to even get the channel to read her community posts. Yeah, she's far down the list. You get so many channels that are not her first. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Lynette. Good to see you. Cyrax doesn't like having the attention off him. He revels in it. So I was reading the comments and I saw a lot of people saying that he's begging for Marty's attention back, that he wants it back, which is insane to me. But I don't know. Maybe that's the only like human interaction he gets is fighting with Marty. I don't know. But like, it's odd to me. Why would you wish that attention back upon you? Like, you think he'd stay quiet and let the focus be on Foodie for a bit, but no. He's like, Hey, Marty, remember me over here? Let's see. I think they are talking, but those two will never be able to do anything. I believe that fully. He does this really, Aaron? Yeah, he's just not well. He's just not well. All right, let's get into these notes and then we can elaborate on some things. I know a lot of you guys were watching the live, so there's a few things I'm confused about even in my notes. So feel free to like clarify in the comment section. I know Aaron was there for sure. Both Aarons, Aaron and Aaron. I know I see a lot of you guys in there. Okay, so these are Tuesday night notes. Same nightmare. If I were Cyrax, I'd stay quiet and enjoy the show. This would be the time to pipe down, right? And not draw attention to yourself. Like, Cyrax, I don't know. I don't know. I can't try and figure that guy out because if I think about him too long, I literally feel like I'm going to vomit in my mouth a little bit. He grosses me out. Yeah, I need some sleep. They said I agree. He seems to love the attention. Yeah. I mean, if you didn't love the attention, why else would you declare your love for Foodie Beauty in a video? I don't know. This one is a step up. It's international, involving 3 countries. Yeah. So has this ever happened on Marty's channel before? I haven't watched him before until now. I saw a clip, I think, where he punched Cyrax. I think that's all we watched, but I know he's been online for a long time now and doing this for a long time. So I'm sure his resume is strong. I don't think he can help himself. Really, Brianna? He just can't help but run his mouth. Bunny said, he's on way too late for me. I have to look at Twitter. Yeah. Aaron said, Cyrax, Foodie, love arc. What if that happens? What if she left Salon, got with Cyrax? I mean, like, we know she doesn't have any standards, so it's not like it's not a possibility. I don't know. He'll do a video to Foodie next. What's that, Aaron? Gina said, Bunny, I go to bed, caught up, then wake up, and I'm so lost. It takes half a day to catch up. So much happens. It's wild. It's like literally impossible to be caught up on like every single thing because so much happens. Okay, let's get into these notes and then we'll talk a little bit more. So this is Tuesday night. I say Foodie goes live right before Marty. I'm not watching for long. I'm foodied out. Boy, I spoke too soon because I thought I was just going to get to check in, you guys, and that would be that. No, we ended up like watching Foodie and Marty's stream too. So I said, I'm not watching for long. I'm foodied out. She is talking about cheese. She is also eating more cheese. Who would have thought? 468 currently in her chat. She has lost over 300 subscribers. Now, that was at that time as I was kind of just doing updates and looking around while she was live. So if you just come in, her current sub count that she's lost is like 700, probably more by now. She says she isn't the best Muslim, but she tries. She said she's feeling a bit down. Yeah, I would feel a bit down too. I really would. But the Beezers cheer her up. She says she isn't using filters and she doesn't care if people think she's ugly. She is practically whispering. She said Salah is asleep. She said the GTA scene Salah streamed really surprised him. Yeah, it did. He seemed to really enjoy that stream, you guys. That little scene that came across, he was like stars in his eyes, mouth open, like he was in awe. So, yeah, I'm sure it really did surprise him, Foods. Hey, Aaron. Good for you. She's down to 94,000 now, Ragamuffin said. Hi, by the way. Hello. Okay. So she said the GTA scene Salah streamed really surprised him. Yeah, right. I'm over it. When does Marty start? She is awfully cheery, but looks like absolute crap. Current sub count drop at this time is minus 600. Wait, I thought she wasn't going live anymore. What changed? Oh, her sub count. Live scheduled, titled, she expects the VIBs to not be afraid, yet she is too afraid to face herself. Checked in Foodie's live, Teardrop is complaining that they have been doxxed. That's Foodie's mod. Foodie says karma will get them. Golden Girl says don't be afraid of these fools. Foodie suggests VIB screen record everything. Music begins. Rock the Casbah. Marty speaks. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Need some sleep said, I also believe that Marty isn't likely doing these things. I think it's other people behind good VPNs and whatnot. I can buy into that. I think it's like a group effort. But I'm sure he has a lot of people willing to help him. I'm sure he does. Marty speaks. He says one of her mods was being mouthy. He doxed her under a sock. Marty says Foodie doesn't give an F about her beezers. He asks if anyone is surprised. No, we all say. No. We are making calls soon, he says. This can all be avoided. All she has to do is kiss her husband. He said he will stop and leave her alone if they kiss. He said she looks like she has been crying. He said 15-second passionate kiss, hand on the tit. That's all he wants. Good morning, Miss Kitty. Hello, you guys. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, she had around 500, and Marty had over 2,000 in his chat, just to let you guys know. Okay, so he wants a 15-second passionate kiss, hand on the tit. That's all he wants. He said it looks like she's having a very rough day. Someone in the chat says she looks high AF or drunk. Yes, she does. She did to me. She really did to me. I don't know if she's drinking her Beezer spray. I don't know what's going on, but she looked lit. Let's see. I said, Marty, I think, is calling Melissa, or is it Marissa? He said the list is very long. Oh, it's Marissa. We will be calling her mods tonight. We are watching her live right now. She is still being creepy and whispering. Marty says she looks unhinged. Hey, everybody. Hey, Charlotte. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me, everybody. He really wants Foodie to come on panel. You guys, I really want Foodie to go on his panel. I would love for her to click the little link and go up and face him. You know, she calls him a coward, but she can't even talk shit to his face. Like, I would love for her to go on. I don't think a kiss is too much to ask for either, Nightmare. Like, they do much worse. They do much worse daily. And they are allowed to kiss if they're truly married and in the privacy of their own apartment. So what's the issue? Okay. Foodie says her VIBs are fair weather friends. Her VIB was scared and Foodie was mean, so Foodie's really the fair weather friend. Agreed. Yeah, someone in the chat was saying they were scared, and she was actually really quite rude about it. Basically, I mean, she should have just said F you. That's basically what she meant. She doesn't care about her beezers. She never will. I think she'll care more if her fast food can't be delivered. If people are too scared to deliver her, what is it, Burger King she likes all the time, McDonald's. Hey, Anna. I like that too, Claire. We're going to definitely talk about that in a minute. Once he told Missy Moo to leave Tea and Sass alone, she deleted all her community posts. And then this other account started coming in. I'm not saying it's her, but like, have you heard about Breezy? Like, I don't know. So, yeah. Missy Moo is one of those people too, talks a lot of shit when she probably shouldn't. I don't think it's good that now, like, the spotlight's on her, you know? She did a lot of bad things for Foodie, and, like, yeah, she apologized for some things, but, like, she never apologized for doxing PI. She never apologized for anything with T and Sass that I'm aware of. She apologized for calling me Casey Anthony and saying that I was a bad mom, but, like, that doesn't make her actions go away, if that makes sense. Like, she apologized to some, but not for all, and I don't know. She says she's a changed person, but, like, at the drop of a hat to get Marty off her back, she's willing to offer up info, just like she did with Foodie. So, like, how changed is she, you know? I don't know. She did a lot of bad things, yes. And like I said, she apologized for some things, but, like, not for all. And she definitely didn't change. Yeah, she did she was one of those people who are willing to do anything for Foodie Beauty. And if I can find the screenshot, I have so many damn screenshots, but if I can find the one, in case you guys are new, she used to come after me hard, and she literally compared me to Casey Anthony in a community post rage. So it'll take some digging, but I have it. Hold on. Somebody said hi to me, and it just went away. Okay, let me see. Hi, that one nice comment. Hey, Breezy, I'm a longtime supporter of you and finally get to chat in your live and be on time. Love your reactions. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support, and I'm really happy you're here. It's good to see you. By the way, you guys, if you are a longtime viewer and I recognize you and you're a mod, definitely if you're a mod or you're a Breezy Bunch member, DM me. We are restarting Discord. I was chatting in there last night. I will do my best to get some Marty updates there as I'm watching, because like it's impossible to update everywhere plus take notes, but I'll have some updates there, like major things happening. So if you've been a supporter for a long time, I recognize you, you're a mod, or you are a paying member of the Breezy Bunch, please DM me, and I would love to have you in our Discord. So it's a small group. We don't really drag people much. Well, I mean, deserving people, but like it's more of like we come together and just kind of gossip and chit chat, spill some tea, say hi to each other. It's a good support system. Like it's just cool to be there. It kind of went dead for a while because I stopped posting in there, but I'm back and I'm ready to post again. Ragamuffin said, I think she's on pain meds. She can't drink or get jet lagged, so she has to have the next best thing. I could believe that too. Need Some Sleep said, I agree with T and Sass that they are still talking and in cahoots. I think she denounced Foodie just for optics. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Very true. I think they could be. They could be. Nothing would surprise me with those two anymore. And Missy Moo and Foodie Beauty, I know you really want people to look into my past of 20 years ago, but you guys both, up until like what, this past year, have harassed T and Sass, both of you, and not one of you guys have said sorry. Not one of you guys have acknowledged like it was more than just like bullying. It was full on harassment. Did you guys listen to those emails that she was sent? She doesn't deserve that just because she has an opinion. And you guys, if you didn't know this, Foodie Beauty hates elderly people. She hates older people. She hates senior citizens. She hates anybody above the age of 40, basically. If you look back at some of her rages, like her go-to used to be all the time, you're old and you're elderly and you're old. Like that was her go-to all the time. And I feel like she stopped saying it probably because she realized she wasn't going to have that blessing to live to an old age. But what they did to T and Sass was really brutal and really unkind. And, you know, I hope T and Sass is doing amazing. I haven't checked in on her for a while. I saw she got a really cute little cat, I think named Harriet or something. Yeah, the emails T and Sass got were awful. And she lived alone, and she's a tiny lady. That must have been so scary. So, I hope that they've left her alone. I hope she's doing amazing. I hope she's having the best time of her life with her little cat. She did dox T and Sass's daughter, but they said it was okay because she was an adult and she was talking about their weight. Or no, I'm sorry, Foodie's weight when she looks like, no, she wasn't. Okay, they doxed her daughter a photo of her and were weight shaming her and saying T and Sass has no place to judge Foodie Beauty when her daughter looks like that. And they said it was okay because she's an adult. So that's just the kind of people Foodie Beauty and Missy Moo were. Now, again, Missy Moo apologized for some things, denounced Foodie Beauty, but that whole thing was weird too. Like the neglect of BBJ was going on for a long time. Hey, we're going on a side story really fast because I realize a lot of people are new. So Foodie Beauty neglected BBJ for a very long time, both of her cats, but specifically she did not like BBJ. She just didn't. She was awful to that cat. There was so many times BBJ needed to go to the vet and was sent money to go to the vet. She wouldn't take her. She let Natter like kick at her cat, swat at her cat, a senior cat, by the way. I'm telling you, she doesn't like elderly anything. She let Pete's terrorize BBJ and grab her by the head and make her stay in that position when she was clearly uncomfortable and wanted to move. She tried to dump her cats many times before. And she just did really horrible things. There was times we knew when the cats didn't have food. There was times we saw their food just all over the floor, like it had been knocked over. And it was like that for days. I don't think they got fresh food very often, if you want to know my point of view on that. So much more happened, but it wasn't until Foodie Beauty got with Salah. it seems like shortly after that, I want to say that it was like, oh no, like that was, I don't know, I could have that wrong, but like, it's not like the neglect was new to any of us. It's not like the abuse was new to any of us. All of us were telling her, take her cat to the vet. But like now, all of a sudden, like it just, I don't know. It will never make sense to me. Tia Sass has been having dental issues. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll say a prayer for her when we end this live stream. I hope she feels better. That really sucks. Like tooth pain and back pain are two of the worst pains. It's just not fun. It sucks. So I hope she feels better. The irony is that Salah had to have surgery for his ingrown toenails, so he wasn't in any more pain, but she neglected her cat with the same issue. True. That's a really good point, Ragamuffin. Let's see. She hates females. Yeah, she hates females and she hates anybody that's older, pretty much. And it's sad. And she targets those two. Her cat boxes were probably the worst. Oh, those litter boxes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, Claire, and showing T and Sass's daughter was infuriating. Like, this is supposed to be in T and Sass's, like, golden years, where she's enjoying her time, you know, relaxing. I know she's worked hard her whole life. She's been, like, I'm not that, like, I don't watch her very often, but I know enough about her to know I like her. And she's a good person. She's, I mean, helped so many different people. She's donated to numerous charities. Like, she's just a good person. And she should be enjoying her life right now. If she wants to talk crap online and, like, have company with other people, like, let her. You know what I mean? Like, let her. She's not doing anything horrible. She's giving her opinion. And she really doesn't like Foodie or Missy Moo. So that's just that. And that's why she gets targeted. She made a video talking to Music Biz Marty, and it was very good. Okay, Erin, I will have to check. Will anybody link T and Sass's video, please, in the chat, if you don't mind? I think we should definitely give her some support. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot with Foodie and Missy. Hey, Blondie, good to see you. Hey, Lexi. The nails being indented into the pads, not once but twice that we know of, was the last straw for me. I understand that, Lexi. I think it was the last straw for anybody who's an animal lover. It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. I remember specifically, do you guys remember Vegan for Life? She used to send, she's no longer a supporter, so let's make that very clear. I'm just putting this out there because she tried to get BBJ help, and I don't think she's got enough acknowledgement as she should. Like, she's sent Foodie money before, a long time ago, hundreds, just to get BBJ seen because BBJ was, like, suffering. She needed vet care. And Foodie Beauty would go buy her weed, her wheelchairs. She'd go buy her nashies. She got her nails done, and they looked horrible. She was getting them done, like, every week practically. And they looked like shit. Like, not even cute nails. But that's what she would spend the money on. And there was many more people that truly just cared about BBJ and would send Foodie money to get BBJ seen, and Sam. And she just spent the money on other things. I hope wherever Vegan for Life is, she's doing amazing, wherever she is out there. And I want to make it very clear again, she does not support Foodie, and she has not for a long time that I've seen publicly. But she did do everything she could to try and get BBJ help before. Thank you. Thank you, Mandy. Did you share it? Thank you for sharing the link. So definitely, you guys, after this live stream, go show T and Sass some love, please, and let her know that she's an amazing person. Everyone has a right to their opinion. T and Sass is a trooper, bless her. Exactly, Leslie. Exactly. It's okay, Lexi. Don't worry about it. Sugar and Spice, love you. Good to see you. Okay, let me get back to these notes. I'm sorry. I could chat with you guys all day, and then where did we leave off? Oh, yeah. He said he will stop and leave her alone if they kiss. He said she looks like she's been crying. He said 15-second passionate kiss, hand on the tit. That's all he wants. I think we read some of this, but it's okay. He said it looks like she's having a rough day. Someone in chat says she looks high AF or drunk on her live. Marty, I think, is calling Melissa or Marissa. He said the list is very long. It's Marissa. Isn't Marissa Missy Moo? Or do I have those two people wrong, you guys? Did she have multiple Marissas? Let's see. Thank you, Living Laughing. And you guys go check out Living Laughing's channel too, and Goth Milk Tea, Ray. We have a lot of people in our community, in our little group, who are creators. I would absolutely love it if we could show each other all some support and some love. This platform is big enough for all of us. And so please, if you want to, at the end of this live stream, like link the video you're most proud of or you wish people would see more. And we'll definitely check it out. You know what? You can even do it when the video ends in the comment section so more people can see it. I really want your channel to have some love today, you guys. So share the video you're most proud of or that you really wish people would see, but it just isn't showing up in the algorithm or whatever, okay? Your favorite reaction you've done, whatever. Oh, you have a channel, Mrs. Morris? You read children's books? You guys, go check out Mrs. Morris Reads. Okay, Mrs. Morris, after this video ends or this live ends, please leave a video, one of your favorite books you've read. Please definitely leave that. You guys are amazing. See, we have so many creative and talented people in our community. Okay, so let's see. It's Marissa. We will be calling her mods. We are watching her live right now. She is still whispering. Marty says she looks unhinged. He really wants Foodie to come on panel. We're now watching Foodie eat more. I just can't escape this, can I? That's literally how I felt. Like, Foodie is always eating. And then I thought I was safe on Marty's channel getting away from the food, and then it was just there again. So she was eating cheese, you guys, chocolate. I don't know. The list goes on. If you guys remember what she was eating, feel free to leave it. But she was snacking like the whole entire time. And if she wasn't eating, she was talking about cheese. But then she ended up running her mouth a little too much, and we will get to that. Anna said, I'm subbing to all, but I think I'm subbed to most. That's amazing. Okay, so I said, I just can't escape this, can I? We are making a call. Ring, ring, ring. We got Marissa's voicemail. He left a voicemail. OMG. He said she's probably listening. And then I said her chomping. Oh my gosh, because her food sounds, I don't know, hearing them on somebody else's channel, you guys, it's just like amplified for some reason. I think we're used to tuning her out or having her as background. And so her chomping when you're watching on somebody else's channel is just disgusting. So I said, Marty asks if Marissa is Missy Moo. I say, I thought it was. I could be wrong, though. So do you guys know, is Marissa Missy Moo? I see you guys all subbing to each other, and it's amazing. I love it. I love this. Okay. You guys, and this is where it starts in on Missy Moo. So Marty asks if Marissa is Missy Moo. I thought it was. I could be wrong. Marty asks Missy Moo if she knows who Tea and Sass is. Marty asks what she did to Tea and Sass and says she better be nice to her. I'm living for this. I said in my notes, I literally said that I'm living for this. Marty asks if she doxed that sweet old lady. Marty doesn't like her attitude, he says. And then I put OMG, LOL. I said, we are looking up her YouTube channel because he was like, oh, what's her channel? Like he was going to look. If he didn't look it up at that time, I think she got really lucky because her post about how awful Heather Colano is was still up at that point. But like shortly after, she deleted everything. Like her rages at me about Heather Colano. So she didn't delete everything. I should say very specific things that could be incriminating because we all know Marty likes Heather Colano. So, Sue, I didn't see your comment, but are you okay? I hope you're okay. Let's see. I had to mute the stream 90% of the time last night. Oh, you did, Mrs. Morris? Yeah. Missy said she wasn't that Marissa. Oh. Do we believe her? Okay, so I said we are looking up her YouTube channel, and like I said, if he didn't look it up and see what she put, she got very, very, I don't know, very lucky. He wants Missy Moo to make an apology to Tea and Sass. So I've been checking, and there's been no apology. But he specifically said several times, you guys, he wants Missy Moo to publicly apologize to Tea and Sass. I said, Chantel is eating an ice cream sandwich now. Daisy apparently is afraid of being doxxed, Marty says. We're going to try calling Marissa again. No answer. Foodie really does look like she has been crying. That chat is calling her disgusting. So many people are viewing Foodie for the first time, you guys. And if you look in Marty's chat, it's a wave of she's vile, she's disgusting, she's gross, she's this, she's that. She is. She is. Let's see. Living Laughing said, can a mod drop the link so it's easier for us to sub? This is why I'm wondering if after, because I know the mods can probably drop some, but like they also have to watch the chat. This is why after the live, I'm wondering if it would be better if you guys left comments, like left your video links in the comment section, if that makes sense. Say, hey, I have a channel too. I'd really like you to see this video, and then we can all just go and subscribe. Because like I said, I'm sure the mods can do some, but oh, Erin said she'll do it. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. I hope she does make an apology video. I hope she does too. Or a long community post. She should. What T and Sass had to hear, witness, endure, not witness, but necessarily what she had to go through as an elderly woman living all by herself during that time. I don't know if she still is, but like how scary. You know, how scary. I remember, I think during that time, she got like all new locks put on her doors. I remember checking in during that time. And I think her sons helped her like make her house have extra security. I think there was extra locks put on. I can't remember if there's cameras. I don't know. But like that lets you know like what she was truly going through and how scared she was that she had to literally reinforce the locks on all of her doors and windows. That's sad to me. Absolutely heartbreaking. Okay, so the chat is all calling Foodie disgusting. I said she is. I have no idea what we're watching. Someone's named Jimmy. I still don't have any clue who Jimmy is. I said we're watching Chantel again. She is whispering still. Now she's talking kind of like a baby and acting extremely creepy. Chat announces Foodie said she is going to record his lives. So Foodie starts getting more mouthy as time goes on in her live stream, which is why she deleted it, you guys. So Foodie, let's see. Chat announces Foodie said she's going to record his lives. We're listening to some god-awful music. I said, okay, back to Foodie. Foodie says in her live, Marty doesn't care about her subscribers. He says she's right. He doesn't. She's mouthing off about Marty. He is upset on how people treated T and Sass. He brought it up several times, you guys. And at this point, it was, yeah, he's still really upset what Missy Moo did, but like he's just generally upset how people treated T and Sass. And I get that. I get that. I feel like a lot of people followed this hate mob, and I don't know. I don't feel like she deserved really anything that she got just for having an opinion. But again, I don't watch every T and Sass video. I just check in here and there. So Smoky Grandma said, I've watched T and Sass for over a year now. That's amazing. Awesome. Patricia said, I just subbed her and commented on her last video. That's so sweet of you guys. Definitely show her some support. You know, she really got it bad from the VIBs. Foodie Beauty targeted her for a while, and they all went after her too. And it's all because she just had an opinion on Foodie Beauty. That's it. That's it. Okay, so he says she is right. He doesn't care about her subscribers. She is mouthing off about Marty. He is upset on how people treated T and Sass. I said she is so hard to hear. She was talking like this the whole entire stream. And it was just really impossible to hear. Living, you guys subscribe to T and Sass. That's amazing. I hope she feels all the love. Leslie said, Foodie Beauty needs sorting out face-to-face. Her apologies mean nothing. Empty words. She also needs locking up in a private padded cell. I think she should go inpatient. I think she should, for multiple things. I think she needs her mental health checked. I think she needs to get on a very specific diet and work with a nutritionist. I think she needs to come off several things. I think really her only hope is inpatient. That's her only hope right now. And if she was smart, she'd go. She really would. But she's not smart, and she's too stubborn, and she won't go. Her voice was so creepy. See, the whole time it was like, yeah. And then like she's talking shit like this. Yeah, you should record all Marty's lives. Yeah, the law's going to be coming for him. Like, just talking. So it was, I don't know. I don't know what she was trying to do. She said Salah was sleeping. That's why she had to whisper. I don't know. So I said, she's so hard to hear. Chat talking crap about Missy Moo. Marty says one of her mods was complaining about having insomnia, so he offered to help under a sock account and just happened to share her info. So he was in Foodie's chat under a sock, and she didn't realize it. Marty says one of her so I read that under a sock and shared her info. Marty is saying how Foodie doxed T and Sass and harassed her. and she needs to leave T and Sass alone. We're watching Jimmy again. Apparently he has an alcohol problem. I don't know what's happening, but it's loud, and that's definitely not fireworks. I think he's at a shooting range. Someone in the chat says Jimmy is blocked from every range. I really have no idea what's going on. I will update if anything interesting happens. I still have no damn clue who Jimmy is or why he was at a shooting range and why he got arrested. I think he was drunk there. I don't know. Danny! Hey! So if you guys are hoping to learn more about Jimmy, I have no freaking clue. Like, I have no clue. M. Hobb said Foodie did not warn her Beezers, and if they said anything about being afraid, their comments got deleted. Apparently, her mod Teardrop got doxxed and got out of the chat. So that did happen. Yes, that did happen. Teardrop got doxxed and literally like pieced out, was like, they're saying my name everywhere, so I gotta go. And she won't look out for them. If she cared about her Beezers, she wouldn't have gone live right before Marty, then stayed live talking shit. She wouldn't have. And she would listen to them when they say, hey, I'm afraid. Right? If you guys seriously told me you were afraid, I would tell you to please unsubscribe, like look out for yourself. And if I got a bunch of people like, do you know what I mean? Like, I listen to you guys. I listen to you guys. I would let you go. I wouldn't try and rope you in and stay here and be a part of the lives wherever. Do you know what I mean? It's just, and then she said too, you guys, she was going to stop going live. She said for the time being, because it's not safe. So obviously she doesn't care about safety of herself, her family, or anybody, because she, again, changed her mind and went live. And Blondie said, she said he's sleeping and she has to whisper to be respectful. Yet in some lives, Salah laid on the bed, fell asleep, and she had to push him out of the way, and he did not budge. You know what? I heard her saying that. Something along the lines of that he's like a heavy sleeper, and like once he's out, he's out. Yeah, so how does that make sense? Okay, so I said, apparently chat says Jimmy is blocked from every range. I really have no idea what's going on. I will update if anything interesting happens. I guess Jimmy wants to sue a lot of people. Jimmy is a virgin, in case you were wondering. That's all I know about Jimmy. He was at a shooting range. He's a virgin. He has an alcohol problem, and he wants to sue a lot of people. That's about all I know about Jimmy. Dev is in the chat. Still not really clear on who Dev is, but everybody was shouting Dev out in the chat. I said, I guess Jimmy was drunk at the range. Quick update. Missy Moo deleted her community post about me and Heather Kalana. Foodie wants everyone to subscribe and unsubscribe, then spam chat. Asked if we are interested in that. Oh, wait, hold on. Foodie. That's supposed to be Marty. Hold on. I even messed up my own notes. So this is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. Marty gives a command and literally everybody follows. Marty commands everybody to subscribe, unsubscribe, and then go spam the chat with a few names. And we're going to get into that. And again, I want to, like, me reading this isn't going to do it justice. It wasn't 20 people saying these names. It wasn't 30 people. It wasn't even 40 people. It was a whole freaking wave, like an ocean of names, an ocean of addresses. It was happening so fast. I've never seen Foodie's chat move like that, ever, ever. During all of her rages, everything else, it's never moved that fast. And I don't think Teardrop or anybody could keep up, to be honest. But then she had to change the subscriber mode to like 5 days or longer. We'll get into that. It's because he told her no more streaming. I believe that, Betty. Joe, hey, good to see you. I hope you have a beautiful day at work, Joe. Hi, Camps. Okay, so let's continue reading, you guys. So Marty wants everyone to subscribe and unsubscribe, then spam chat. Asks if we are interested in that. Let me see what the chat says. Chat is spamming Stacy Gregg. Literally, you just saw Stacy Gregg, Stacy Gregg, Stacy Gregg, Stacy Gregg, Stacy Gregg everywhere. So it was wild. I've never seen anything like that. I said literally the chat is full of those names. It was a wave of those names. Foodie looks really confused. She did. She was like squinting, trying to pay attention to what happened. She looked like shocked. I don't think she's even seen anything like that, you guys. It was quite the experience. It was quite the experience to see. Okay, so I said she looks confused. I have never seen her chat move so fast, ever. She is watching in silence. There was a long dramatic pause where she was just watching the screen, you guys, not saying a word. Not saying a word. Okay, the other person, Jimmy, isn't important in all this. Okay, then I'm not worrying about all these. I'm not worried about Jimmy or who is the other person, Minnie Manson or any of those people. But we do have to talk about Cyrax because something happens. Okay, so she is watching in silence. He says, try putting Marissa. And then Foodie said, so I think that people started putting Marissa. I was taking notes, but I believe that happened too. Then Foodie goes, they're all idiots. Now he says, step it up, out the address. She said, it's so sad people support this. So he said, okay, who's next? She said to go to Marty's channel and get proof that he is trying to harass you. He asks who is Golden Girl. I think Marty is calling Golden Girl's husband, so he was talking about that and letting him become aware of what's going on. I said, I keep seeing an address in Sarnia, so I don't know if that was Teardrop, if that was Golden Girl. I don't even know where Sarnia is, to be honest, but I kept seeing an address saying that. So they got into her YouTube studio, I believe, and that's how they are doing all this. Really need some sleep. Aaron said, oh, wait, Aaron's comment went up and I really want to read it. Hold on, Aaron, I'm trying to find you. I'm currently looking at StreamYard, so if I'm missing anybody's comments, I'm so sorry. Aaron, where did you go? Aaron said Foodie was flabbergasted, and when it hit her what was going on, she kept going. Foodie doesn't give a F. No, she doesn't. Hi, Tia, by the way. Do you guys think Sneaky Jim is Jimmy Cyrax talking about helping him? I have no clue. Hey, Richard. Hey, everybody. Okay, we're reading notes right now. When this live ends, if you came in late, I suggest you kind of go back. There's like a lot of different tea being spilled. And it's really interesting. So hold on. Let's see. He asked who Golden Girl is. I think Marty is calling Golden Girl's husband. I keep seeing an address in Sarnia. Where is Sarnia? I don't know. Canada, an hour north of Detroit. Okay. I see. I need to travel. I don't know where anywhere is. By the time I got caught up, new stuff was happening. I'm so defeated. No, you are not, Gina. It's just a lot to keep track of, you guys. It's so much to keep track of. So I said, I keep seeing an address in Sarnia. A wave of that address keeps coming through the chat. Literally a wave. Think of an ocean wave crashing with these names and these addresses. That's exactly what happened. I said, I have never in my life seen anything like this. Golden Girl keeps calling Rahu a coward. So Rahu we thought was a sock because they were coming after me, like to defend Foodie. But then Rahu was in the chat being part of the names that were being, said and the addresses. So I don't know if Rahu switched and realized like they didn't want to be part of the problem. Aaron just shared Goth Milk's channel. Thank you. Aaron, thank you so much for sharing the channels. Hey, Hyde. Hi, Jess. Hey, Barbie. Back to work. Okay, Joe, have an amazing day at work. Okay, so I said, I've never in my life seen anything like this. Golden Girl keeps calling Rahu a coward. I said, whoa. He says, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out the window because a surprise is coming in either 5 or 10 minutes. I said, what does that mean? What's happening? I still didn't get an update on that or understand what happened, but he was saying like, keep an eye out. Something's going to happen in 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know if it ever happened and we're just going to hear about it tonight. I don't know. Hey, Kiki. Hey, everybody. Okay. So let's see. I said, what does that even mean? What's happening? Foodie gets a new VIB named Reynolds. He says to put, so Marty says to put Donna R in the chat. Golden Girl says in chat that you all don't scare me one bit. Lizzie W joins VIBs. Foodie Beauty put subscriber mode for 5 days on. Lizzie W says, dox me, bitches. She literally said that. Like, who would do that? But yeah, that's what she said. Listening to Jimmy again, back to Foodie. She looks stressed. Her eyes are bloodshot. She literally looks a mixture, you guys. The best way I could describe it is like lit on some substance. Yeah, also scared to death, but like she's not going to let you know she's afraid of the shit she caused and she welcomed. She's not going to let you know, but she was wearing it all over her face. Like, I don't know. The best way I can describe it is like when you're really stressed out about a situation, you're not sleeping, it's always on your mind. You know how like your eyes just look tired and bloodshot and like you just look exhausted? That's how she looked. And her pupils were like dilated. Like, I don't know. It was a whole thing. So I'm not buying the whole, you can't get alcohol or drugs in Kuwait. I think if you want something bad enough, you can find it, because I always did. Like, there was nothing getting in the way of me and my alcohol before I got sober. Like, if I wanted it bad enough, I could find it. I can get it. You know what I mean? Especially addicts too. Like, if you want something bad enough, you will find it, or you will create something that's similar to it. Like, find something similar to it. It's just how it works. She is delusional. And I don't know if she like thinks if she's taking pills, it doesn't count. If you're using them to get high and escape reality, and yeah, then you have a problem, Foodie, and you have a very addicted personality. You were addicted to cola before, so I'm not buying your sober. It could be muscle relaxers. I heart some make people uppity. Like, I know Flexeril for some people will knock them out. It makes me hyper. A lot of things like that. I think it's my ADHD. Like, also, if I take Benadryl, it's not making me tired. It's like making my heart race, and I feel like I could run around the block. I don't know why I'm like that, but I truly believe people with ADHD, which Foodie might have, and like addiction problems, like drugs, like certain medicine has the opposite effect on us. And I don't know why that is. If somebody is smart enough to explain it to me, please do. But it's just like that. So it could be muscle relaxers. It could be. Hey, how are you, Simona? I saw a clip of Chantel saying I'm addicted to cocaine. Yeah, I have that clip in my video where I share her community post rages. Yeah, we have that clip towards the end where she goes, I think I'm addicted to cocaine. And she's crying. She calls me just boozing every day. We need a nickname for her. Just snorting? I don't know. So let's see. Lizzie W says, dox me, bitches. We're listening to Jimmy. Now back to Foodie. She looks stressed, eyes bloodshot. Foodie is leaving and calls everyone cowards. And Marty says, how will Salah feel when people show up at his work? Marty says, you're all going down. Now she is down 700 subscribers, according to Social Blade. Marty is doing this extra creepy laugh. Like, literally, he did this laugh that put chills through my spine. And I hope to God he never does it again. Like, think of the most sinister laugh, like, times 100. That's the kind of laugh he was doing. And, like, please don't do it again. So he said, Marty is doing an extra creepy laugh. Make it stop. Foodie says she will give everyone Marty's personal info. Marty says this is the weirdest dream he has ever seen of hers. And then I wrote in my notes, Marty, you haven't seen weird from Foodie, trust me. Like, there's weirder, but like, she definitely looked scared and triggered and stressed. Copying Yo Mama, I think. Who is? Let's see. Coke and Foodie. Cokie is not her. That's true. I don't know. If she gets to make fun of me about my alcoholism, even though I got sober, like, why can't I make fun of her for her cola problem? I don't know. Seems only fair. Okay, let's see. So Foodie says she will just have members only streams, which is so stupid, you guys. If she actually cared about her Beezer, she wouldn't only do members only streams. Like, that's so bad. Hi, Bull Rider. It was like a Joker laugh. It was scary. Like, I can't even describe it other than it was like, whoa. Like, I don't know. But like, I choose to never hear it again. I will mute every time he does it. There's very few things in life that scare me. Cyrax is one of them. And Marty's creepy laugh. Like, it's terrifying. I don't know. Like, if you ever want to scare somebody or like pull a prank, do that laugh. Like, it's terrifying. So yeah, so Foodie clearly doesn't care about her members, you guys, because she says she's just gonna only have member streams from now on. Marty says, please do, Foodie. Please do that, Foodie Beauty. I mean, let's just draw more attention to our members, right? So Maze in the chat says she is using her skinny voice. I literally died at that comment. Foodie said she is going to talk to Teardrop behind the scenes. She is really bothered by everyone spamming her chat. And then I reiterate this, you guys, it was a wave of people. Not 20, not 30, not even 100 people. A whole ass wave came through. I said, Foodie is now acting smug. She starts at the very end of her now deleted live stream. She gets very smug and very cocky. It gives you life, Danny. It terrifies me to the core. Like, for Halloween, when like, you know how when you decorate your house, you get it all ready for the trick-or-treaters, I'm going to screen record his laugh. And like when people walk up, that's going to be the noise that happens. And it's going to be the best thing ever. Like it'll be Breezy's haunted house with like no actual haunt, just the damn laugh. It's good enough. Foodie is a coward, Anna. One of her members expressed repeatedly how scared they were to be doxxed. And instead of addressing them, she timed them out. That totally happened. And it just shows you again, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. I truly think the only things that will get to her or affect her is not being able to get her food whenever she wants her food. You know, Uber Eats not delivering, whatever. And I think if she's embarrassed by Salah's family, I saw people saying, you know, recommending to send her OnlyFans pictures to Salah's family. That would be one of the only things that would get to her. Do you guys agree? Stella, hey Stella. Let's see. Okay, let's continue on. I said a whole ass wave came through. Foodie is now acting smug. Did smooch noises and said, "There's your kiss." I really wish I would have clipped that. I don't know if anybody has it, but she'll, "There's your kiss." Like, she's such a brat. So I said, Teardrop is running their mouth still, because at this point they were. Teardrop was running their mouth for a while until it became too much, and then they even bailed out on her. Marty suggests they start hiding names now, and they could be part of the solution here. So maybe that's when Teardrop changed their mind, because I forgot that happened. Teardrop was running their mouth, and then Marty suggested if Teardrop, as a mod, started hiding certain names, they could be part of the solution and not the problem. I said, someone in the chat just announced Teardrop left. I said, did they really? Yes, it turns out they did. They pieced out, you guys. They didn't want to be part of this anymore. And that makes them very smart. So I said, Foodie said this is just bringing her more views. I said, but I thought she was down by over 4,000 views. But what do I know? So according to Social Blade, she's down over 4,000 views and has lost how many now? 800 subscribers, you guys? So her views are definitely affected. I don't know why she keeps saying, I'm not losing any subscribers. I'm not losing any views. It's clear that you are. Like, you're just proving that you will lie about anything, because we can all go to Social Blade and look. We can all go. In fact, I'll look after we're done reading the notes. Let's see. So I thought she was down by 4K views. I said, what do I know? She is ending her stream. She looks like she is going to cry. Someone said she looks drunk. I agree. Foodie is still running her mouth. So she keeps saying she's going to leave, but then she can't. She just can't stop running her mouth. So she's like, okay, well, I'm going to go, but Marty's address is da-da-da-da-da, and his parents live here, and he's going to jail. And if you're part of this, you are too. Like, so every time she says she's going to end her stream, that's what she goes back on. Mrs. Moore said, my latest tweet was her subscriber graph on Social Blade. Okay, I'll check Twitter too. Let's see. Oh yeah, she was under her sock accounts in Marty's stream, by the way, you guys. I think there was a few people with sock accounts there. If you notice, whenever he talks about Foodie, she's there saying that she's going to, or ends up being there at some point saying, you know, she's going to call the police, and we're harassing a poor Muslim woman. Marty's going to jail. The FBI are involved. If you talk about Missy Moo, suddenly it's like, but did you hear about just boozing? So that's just how it goes. There's a few people in there with sock accounts. A few people. She expects random members to stick around and risk getting doxxed, but constantly says how members are replaceable. LMAO. She does say that. By the way, you guys, Danny, I think you came in late, but we were all sharing each other's links and channels, and we're all subscribing to each other just to show support. Danny also has a channel, you guys, and is on Twitter. So please definitely check them out. Okay, let me see the chat for a minute. She won't protect her beezers. No, she won't. She won't. The FBI doesn't care about Foodie. Nobody cares about Foodie, literally. Like, nobody. This is all just entertainment. Even the Trinity bailed for less. Exactly, they did. Okay. Hey, Miss Powers. Good to see you. I highly suggest, Miss Powers, because we're kind of finishing out notes. I think there's like some left. I highly suggest when the stream ends, you go back to the beginning to get all the different Foodie tea. But as soon as we're done talking notes, I'm going to snoop around and see if I could find anything else interesting going on. If not, we'll go live again if Foodie puts up a mukbang or whatever, and we'll chit chat. I might be a little bit late to getting on the mukbangs and live, so I completely unsubscribed Like, I don't follow her at all. So I saved a little link where I could like find her channel quickly if I needed to. But yeah, I'm unsubscribed. So let's see. Where did we leave off? Someone said she looks drunk. I agree. Foodie is still running her mouth. Okay, Foodie finally ends this stream. That last look she gave, wow. Yeah. She gave the weirdest smug / ugliest look / defeated / scared / I'm still trying to act like I'm tough shit look. I don't know how else to describe it. It was a mixture of emotions on her face. Hey, Sunny. Thanks for watching the replay. Okay, so let's see. The last look she gave. Wow, Marty gives the backup channel. I have it if you guys need it. He does give a backup channel. He said he just has a feeling the channel might not be around for long, so there is a backup. Marty says our community has been very, very welcoming to him. And I put, why, thank you. Not our community specifically, Girl World. Like in general, I think many people have welcomed him with open arms. I don't see very many people not covering this. I mean, there are people who are just sitting back and watching behind the scenes and they don't want to get involved, and that's okay too. But I think for the most part, we're all watching in some sense. Like, even if you're not watching, you're listening right now to what happened, right? So, but he said everybody's been very welcoming to him. So that was good. I said, Marty says he's going to the pool. You can definitely see he's getting to Foodie, you guys. Panic has set in. I said, we're getting a history lesson on someone named Bob in the chat. I said, I'm tuning out for this part. My brain is overstimulated. I have like no space for any extra people or new information at this point in time. I said, oh, now we're listening to Ram Ranch. Don't go look it up, you guys. Just don't. I said, now we're listening to Jimmy again. I'm literally not listening at this point. Well, that's a lie. I'm listening for any updates. But my brain just could not handle all these new people. And I said, and he left. Okay, so these are a few updates I put. I said, P.S. I think Foodie's live is now private or deleted. I think it's deleted. Do you guys know for sure? I said, Cyrax made a video thanking Foodie Beauty. Oh my God. He says he is proud of Foodie. Cyrax says Foodie Beauty is helping so many people. Cyrax says Foodie is helping to change the course of social media. I'd say that all right. But yeah, she's helping to change the course of social media. Cyrax says if Foodie wants to stop by his channel, his lives, or his social media anytime, she is more than welcome on his channel. I said, that's about all I'm willing to listen to of him, so I'm sorry. See you guys soon. And those are my notes for now. So she deleted it, Barbie. Okay, let me catch up and chat with you guys, and then I'm going to snoop around on my phone to see if anything, and hold on, let me look at Twitter really fast. So hold on, Mrs. Morris shared the demographic. Wow. Okay, thank you. I'm going to retweet it. Let's see. Okay. I'm snooping. All right, let's go to her social blade really fast, you guys. I am dying to know. I am. He loves her. Cyrax, like it was a love note to Foodie practically. Like anytime I've seen him, you guys, and I don't go search this shit out on my own. So let me be specific. Anytime I see Cyrax clips or anything in Marty's live, he's screaming like a demon, like gaping hole. The best. He elongates his neck when he yells. It somehow grows an extra 10 inches, veins popping out. His mouth becomes a giant hole with like these sharp, shredded teeth everywhere. I've never seen him calm or collected or anything. This video, it's like, dear Foodie Beauty, I love you. Like, it's so tame, and I don't know, but he's basically professing his undying love and devotion to Foodie Beauty, which like sucks to be Foodie Beauty right now. Can you imagine how hated Cyrax is? How hated she's becoming right now? And Cyrax puts that video out when Marty's made you a target. Like, can you imagine that? Like, she's just getting shit from all sides. Like, she can't catch a break, and I'm here for it. I am. All right, hold on. I'm searching her social blade now. He's like Pennywise the clown. Yeah. You're describing it. That's basically it. Yeah. He's like it. User, yeah. We've been live for like an hour. This was just kind of an update, spilling some tea, chit-chatting. It still says 600 or 700 on Social Blade for me, but I believe 800. It's more, it's got to be more than 700 now. Maybe it just hasn't updated for me yet, but okay, let me go to the chat on my phone and hang out with you guys for a second. Actually, hold on. I have one more place I have to look. Seeing if Foodie Beauty uploaded anything. No, so she deleted all her community post rages. The only one she left up was that her parents are not responsible for her actions. Which, like, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Like, my child's not responsible for me having an opinion on you, yet she got dragged into it. So, or drug into it, I'm sorry. So, I just don't feel bad. I just don't. She inserted herself into Rax first, just like she inserted himself. Oh, wait, just like she inserted himself into Girl World sticking up for ALR. She must have been jealous of the attention they were getting. I believe it. Sala has been grifting. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm missing all the good comments. Give me 1 second. All right, let's go to this live stream. Okay, I'm going to catch up with you guys right now because on StreamYards, you just don't get to see all the comments. Okay, so I read Danny's. She's definitely buying subs. I think she is too. Stella said, Salah has been grifting in a one-way ticket to Ram Ranch this whole time. Stella! Stella! Aaron said the one person who genuinely loves Foodie, yeah, is Cyrax. Yep. That really doesn't say much. Like, the only two people who have genuinely loved Foodie Beauty are Cyrax and Pete. And we all know about Pete. I will say something, though. When I was looking through all my random screenshots I have of, like, just all the threats and harassment, I found a community post. I hope you guys go and watch that video and see it at the end. Just trigger warning, it's a lot. I forgot about how Foodie Beauty basically kissed Pete and made him feel like he was being essayed. I forgot he had talked about that. So much has happened. And so when I read the community post where she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Pete is accusing me of essay, it really brought back a lot of memories. Remember how she used to just think she can do whatever she wants? Like, Pete didn't feel that way about her anymore. Pete was saying he was going to go through, a transition and dealing with, I'm not sticking up for him at all, but in this aspect I am. He was dealing with his own mental health, struggling with feelings of not wanting to be here anymore. And he had to take care of Foodie Beauty, who was getting blackout drunk and trying to smooch him and basically giving him advances that he didn't consent to or want. So I think it's important we remember that about Foodie Beauty. Like, Pete has done his own fair share of really horrible things. He enabled her for a long time, but like, his experience is very valid and real. And I feel like a lot of people forgot that she did that to him. So I don't think we should let her forget about it either, because if it slipped my mind, she's definitely not thinking about it. So yes, I think when it hits a certain count, it automatically buys 100 more. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And Karate Joe, remember Karate Joe, who had been to jail for his crimes. I think he was a convicted offender. Wasn't he on a list that the list? He was a horrible person and really dangerous to children. And he was a mod on Foodie Beauty's channel. And she stuck up for him a lot. Now, he has since passed on. So if you try and find him to harass him, like, he's gone. But, and you know what? I hope he's paying for what he did to kids. I'm just going to say that. These are the kind of things that Foodie Beauty does and who she sticks up for. So she really doesn't deserve a whole lot of kindness or, oh, I feel so bad for her. She's done a lot of shitty things. When you've been around for years, it all meshes and you forget some stuff, like everything from Canada. Yeah. For some reason, I needed a reminder of how often she used to go get her fix at the outhouse. Remember, that was her pickup spot. There's certain things that have, like, definitely left my mind. But I'm happy to remember them so I can remember you guys about them, if that makes sense. Remember you guys about them, remind you guys about them, and let anybody who's new watching, let them know who Foodie Beauty really is. I don't feel bad for her that Karma's here. I just don't. Yes, he was breezy. Okay. I can't cover that stuff on my channel. It's too triggering. I totally understand that, Goth. Stella said, yes, Pete's was a SA victim of Foodie. And for some reason, the way she made it sound too, like the way she justified her actions made me sick. Like, he's been my friend for X amount of years and did it, so it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay at all. He didn't invite that. He didn't ask for that. He didn't consent to that. You can't go around doing things like that to other people. I think it was far more than just a kiss. Like, there was other things she was always trying to do to him when she was completely blackout drunk. It was very uncomfortable. It was wrong. And his experience is valid and very real. So I think it needs to be talked about more. I think more people need to, I know, Goth, you can't cover it. I totally understand that. But I think we shouldn't let Foodie Beauty forget what she did, if that makes sense. She specifically goes after kids, and that's just as bad. Agreed, Kiki. Agreed. Hey, everyone, let's fight the good fight here. Exactly, Lexi. We are. We are all trauma bonded. From what we went through with Foodie Beauty, we are. Oh my gosh, we've been through it all, you guys. We have been through the ringer with her. I don't know, Carrie. She sure has a type. I don't know. She really does have a type. All right, hold on. Before we go for now, because like I said, I'll come back if anything interesting happens. If Foodie puts up a mukbang or a live, we'll definitely talk about it. I'll be taking notes again tonight. But I want to do one more search, and I just want to double check that she's not raging about me yet, which is shocking if she isn't. I guess it's just probably a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before she pops up today. By the way, Marty, have you heard about just boozing? Like, I could totally see her doing that at some point again today. No new updates from Foodie. No new updates. I don't know. She's probably really going to milk this feeling sick thing. Like, she's really going to milk it for all it's worth. If I go do chores now, I can be back later. Okay, Gina, yeah, I have to get some stuff done too. So I'm just going to double check, see if there's anything new we need to talk about right this second. There was something. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to show things I'm not retweeting on Twitter, if that makes sense. I feel like if I retweet it, I'm giving everybody a heads up like I might be covering this. I don't want to show anybody who just might be minding their own business and just trying to chat on my channel. I really want to be more aware of that. There's nothing really new. People are talking about Cyrax's video. So it actually pains me to say the name, but if you really want to see the video, it's by Cyrax, and just say, Cyrax, a quick message to Foodie Beauty. So just look it up if you really want to see it. Like, I couldn't watch more than than a couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, I'm out. Like, it's just gross vibes. Everybody's retweeting it, you guys. Everybody is retweeting that video. Bless you, Gibby. And now my other dog's drinking water. So it's out there. She's just going to get more negative attention because so many people hate Cyrax, and she's just putting a bigger target on her back. That's really all she's doing. I know she didn't ask for the video, but she stuck up for him. So, you know what? Karma. Okay. Majestic said, and let's be clear about the alleged paying your debt to society. When you violate a person, you change the trajectory of their lives. F that. I have a problem with her. I agree. Any of us who have ever been through, I'm not going to speak in detail about this, any kind of assault or anything we didn't consent to or ask for, it's a feeling that never leaves you. It never goes away. You never quite ever feel safe again, if that makes sense. You could get to a point where you feel safe-ish, but you never truly feel safe again. And I know I dealt with a person who, we went through court and everything like that. It was a whole mess, but the person kept saying, I wanted it. I wanted it. That I had been flirting with them, so I must have wanted it. And that's just wrong, and it's not okay. If somebody says, no, I don't like this, I don't want this, you listen. you listen. And it's especially triggering, that screenshot, me finding that, because I just watched that episode of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, not Sailing Yacht, Below Deck Down Under, where one of the crew members, she was drunk, passed out in her bed, and on the yacht, trigger warning, mute this if you need to. We need to talk about this just briefly because it was really sad. So the lights go out on the yacht, and this guy gets completely naked. He had been hitting on her all night, and she clearly said she wasn't into it anymore. At one point, she liked him, but her feelings changed. She just wasn't into it anymore. And the lights go out on the yacht, and this guy, Luke, comes running naked down the hallway, runs into her room, tries to shut and lock the door, and producers have to bang down the door to get him out, and he doesn't think he did anything wrong. Another crew member named Laura was sticking up for him and saying, he didn't do anything wrong. He should have came into my bed. I would have welcomed him, yada, yada, yada. And it's just disgusting how people discount experiences. And she was saying, Luke shouldn't have got fired, that it was just a joke, that he just ran in there naked and locked the door as a joke. Like, what the F kind of a joke about that? I feel like I'm just so sick of the whole, she must have wanted it, or I've been friends with them for a long time, or they were flirting with me. Like, what Pete's went through was very real, very valid. He's a shitty person, but he really feels like he was assaulted. I think the words SA came out of his mouth. So, I don't know. If you want to get the screenshot I have of it, of that community post rage, and you want to talk about it on your channel, or you just want to be able to share it, let me know and I could definitely get it to you. And you know what? It's like, it's not okay, but I don't know how else to describe it. The best way is, it's like, in my head, for some reason, I still disassociate. Like, it didn't happen to me. I know things happen, but like, it's just weird. I don't know if anybody else has that, where they look back and it's like it happened to another person almost, but it happened to you, but it's almost like it happened to another person. I don't know how else to describe it. And I'm sorry for anybody in this chat who has ever been through anything like that. Like, we're here for you. I see you. I'm praying for you. And we are strong, and we will get through this together, and we won't stay quiet when we see things like this happen. We won't stay quiet when people try to discount others' experiences in that way. It actually kills me to stick up for Pete's, but like, I don't know, that reading that community post, I somehow forgot about that for some reason. So it's very eye-opening to me. Right? Barbie said, I would feel assaulted too if that thing kissed or touched me. Imagine a drunk Foodie Beauty. Like, Pizza's smaller than Foodie. Like, imagine a drunk Foodie Beauty. Like, you can't really fight her. You can't really get her to go away. You have to live there because she's paying your rent. Like, I really feel like he was stuck in a shitty position, but I also feel like he could have got a job and helped himself and, did all these things a lot sooner. I think he got used to Foodie Beauty paying his way, but I don't know. I just think of the position he must have felt in. Like, he didn't really have a job. He didn't have money. He didn't have a job. I should have been more clear about that. There's no, not really. Like, he did YouTube, but he wasn't really going live or doing much at all. So he wasn't making enough, really, I don't think, to support himself. So Foodie was paying the bills, buying Pete's food, always takeout. She was doing a lot for him. So maybe when she was like, well, we've been friends for a long time, so it's not assault. Maybe he felt stuck in a way. I don't know. She suffocated him with her fat. Yeah. Choo Choo said, thank you, Breezy. I think it's important to acknowledge those of us who've had people take ourselves without our permission. Yeah, it's very important. And don't let anybody tell you that you wanted it, you asked for it. It's okay because you've been friends for a long time. That is so scary to me. Like, I don't think I will ever forget reading those words or rereading them. Like, he was my friend for X amount of years, so it couldn't have been. Like, it still was. It still was, Foodie. So I'm sending hugs to everybody right now. I know this was a heavy topic, so I'm sending you hugs, and just know we will get through it together, okay? We're strong, and we won't stay silent about this. I feel really bad I even forgot it happened to Pete's. It's like, makes me feel so bad, but so much has happened with Foodie and her making fun of school shootings, making fun of people who had to jump out of the towers, which is absolutely vile. Like, she's not a good person. And I really think we need to just keep spreading the word about what she's done, because she's gonna keep trying to put the spotlight on other people, on other channels. She's gonna keep saying she's the innocent one and everybody's harassed her and everybody uses her and we're all just big bullies and she's truly a changed woman. Da, 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 da. Like, we can't let people forget about who she really is. No one is safe from her gravitational pull. True. Just stay far away from Foodie Beauty, you guys. Everybody just stay far away. Sorry, but I can't stand by Pete, a person that celebrates the demise of people. Wait, I can't stand by Pete, a person that... I mean, I don't like Pete either. Like, I won't even watch him. He gives me anxiety. I'm not scared of him, but like his ability to be so calm and then go from 0 to 100 in like the snap of a finger makes me feel uneasy. I don't do with people yelling. Like, I don't do well with yelling and screaming. I automatically just shut down for some reason. So I just don't watch him because of that. So I don't support him. I don't approve of really much that he does at all. But I will acknowledge he went through something with Foodie Beauty, and it was just kind of swept under the rug because he's her friend. So, hey, Aurora. Good to see you. Happy Women's Day here in South Africa. Sorry I'm late. Happy Women's Day. Woohoo! We are strong. We are powerful. We are able. We are capable. And we are just amazing. Everybody celebrate yourself today in some way. Get yourself that boba you wanted. Go get your toes painted. I don't know, go buy a cute t-shirt if you want. I'm telling at you now, Breezy. I also shut down when anyone yells. Oh, you're yelling at me, Erin? Yeah, I don't do yelling. I don't do yelling. I don't know. My brain just can't handle it. I think it gets overstimulated. Like, literally, if you yell at me, I don't listen to anything else you say. It's like my brain automatically shuts off. I don't do with screaming myself. Yeah. See, a lot of us are so much alike. That's why we get along. Seriously, I don't do with screaming. I was screamed at too much. It triggers me so bad. Yeah. It's very triggering. I definitely was in a relationship with a person can scream. Like, boy, could they scream. I don't think they ever realized you can get your point across without screaming. I don't think that ever crossed their mind. But yeah, so I just don't. I shut down. But don't forget Pizza's grape story. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Where did that comment go? You mean his fictional cartoons where he wrote about a grape story? Yeah, he did do that. We can't forget about that either. And wasn't the person young? I don't know all the details about that because I never went looking for it. Yeah, Angel, I totally understand. I can't remember what the exact story was about now. It was one of those things that I just knew about, but I never went looking for, because who wants to see that? But it was a cartoon. It was a fictional story about someone getting raped, and I can't remember if the person was very young. It was weird. It was weird. Aurora said, I respect Miss Anne so much, tea and sass. What happened to her is just not cool. What happened to everyone Foodie has affected is not okay. Yeah, and Foodie, in one of the clips that are floating around Twitter right now, she said, when I doxed people or people who got doxed because of me, nothing bad happened to them. They weren't affected in any way. Nobody harassed them. Yes, they were. Especially tea and sass was harassed so much. So much. PI. Me. So many more people, you guys. So I don't know what she considers not being affected. No, did we have Marty go after us? No, but like, we're not you, Foodie Beauty. So it still sucks being doxxed. It still sucks being harassed. And especially if you're elderly and you're home alone with your little cat being doxxed and harassed, and you don't know if somebody's really coming or not. I remember specific parts of the email saying they were like watching her and they saw her, or they were in her garden or something. Do you guys remember that? Something along the lines of, in those emails that were sent to T and Sass, they were threatening they were watching her from her own garden. Like, how terrifying is that? Ariana, oh wait, you don't do confrontation. I can and I can't. like, I don't particularly enjoy arguing with people. I don't particularly have fun with that. That's never been my thing. I don't get off on like trolling or like seeing how I just don't like, that's never been my thing. But I can be confrontational if I need to, like if it comes to my child, you better believe it. Or if I just need to stick up for myself, I will, because for so long before I didn't stick up for myself. So now it's kind of like, I just do it. But I don't necessarily enjoy being in fights with anybody. Like, who does? Foodie has hurt many people. She really has, Jacqueline. Her karma's here. This is why, again, like everything we've talked about, this is why I'm just not sad. I'm not sad about it. And I hope Anne's doing amazing. T and Sass, if you're listening right now, you probably aren't, but I hope you're doing amazing and well. And I'm praying for your mouth. I'm praying for the pain to go away. I can't imagine that's fun to go through. And I hope that the harassment has stopped. And I hope that you're living such a beautiful life with many blessings and nothing but love from your beautiful sons. I know you have an amazing family. So she said it's tit for tat. Wow. I'm going to go watch, you guys. I think I want to watch the T and Sass video and show her some love and support. I think you guys should too. I would watch her right now with you guys, but I would love her to just get views, a lot of views, because that would really piss Foodie Beauty off. She hates T and Sass. So go show some love. Go show her some support. Let me see if I can find the link to share to you guys really fast. And like I said, I'm going to keep a lookout. If anything interesting happens, Foodie Beauty goes live, posts a disgusting mukbang, we will be back to talk about it. Oh, yes, we will. Let's see. Is it the chickens are coming home to roost live or video? There's one from an hour ago and there's one from 16 hours ago. So I'm going to share the chickens are coming home to roost. I think it's to Foodie Beauty. So I think it'll really piss her off if we go and show some support for Anne. She's just amazing, you guys. She really deserves all the love and support. So here you go. There's the link. I hope the lady who was mean and harassed that older lady gets her own harassment. Missy Moo. As far as Missy Moo, from what it sounds like, Marty, I can't speak for Marty, so I'm just saying what I see in the chat, what I think is happening. I think there will be a target on Missy Moo if she doesn't make a public apology to T and Sass. That's just my opinion. I think that she needs to publicly apologize, just like how he wants Foodie Beauty to kiss her husband, hand on the tit, and he'll let things go. I think Missy Moo needs to publicly apologize to T and Sass, and I think she should. I think she should. I definitely think that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Mrs. Moore said, like this stream. Yes, thank you so much. I know poor T and Sass, she really didn't deserve that. I will go to her channel and watch / like her videos. Thank you, Sue. That's amazing. That's amazing. I've got the video of T and Sass, and I'm going to show her love right after this streaming. Thank you. This is beautiful, you guys. Hit that like button. Thank you, Mandy. All right, you guys. So I'm sure I'll see you in a few hours for some reason. I'm sure something will happen. So go do some chores around the house if you need to. Go grab lunch. Go do what you need to do. If I see anything interesting that we don't need to go live or talk about, just check for my community post. Basically, updates will be coming today in one form or another. Okay. Again, thank you for all the love and support you have shown me, and thank you for extending it to T and Sass and to each other. I think it's beautiful. I loved watching you guys all subscribe to each other. That was like the cutest moment ever. All right, you guys, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Bye, you guys.